Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around the Plug. Today we are really excited to have Cam Toner from Organic Playing Cards back on the show. Cam is going to be showing us a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at the recently announced Avocardos. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Also, ring that bell.
Yes.
Yes. See, Cam remembers.
I remember from last time.
Cam's on it.
Yeah. So Cam, how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm so pumped to be back on. It's weird that we're back on a month already. And we usually try to space our decks out like every 2 months, but with the coronavirus and the world going dark for like 3 months,
Yeah.
we have a couple decks that are ready to go. So we're wanting to come out with some things. And Avocardos is the next deck.
Nice.
So,
we're pretty excited about it, and we cannot wait to hear and see what you have in store for us. Because we know that it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
You guys can already kind of see them. They're right there.
Yes.
See what I did there? But first, you guys will get to see the half brick box because it already kind of got shown in the teaser we posted on the 16th. But we made it look like kind of like an old town like market.
I love it.
On the top here, we wanted to do the cutout as well. You look at the side of the box, it looks like you're literally going to the grocery store to get avocados.
Dude, epic.
So I'm also.
What does the QVC bring into the website? Yep,
takes you to the Organic Playing Cards website.
Nice.
It will come. Let me go ahead and close it so you guys get the full experience. It'll come closed like this. You'll open it up, and inside,
so cool,
are avocados.
That is so good. I love it.
Now, since you have that bad boy open, why don't you show us the whole dynamic of those two boxes? Because as I can see, they look different.
And this is a first time foray into this kind of experiment here with you guys for having it be a 2-deck set.
Right. Yeah. So with avocados or avocardos, my whole idea behind the box was I was like, well, we can make it look like an avocado on the outside, and then when you open it up, one has the seed and one doesn't. So it's like you've cut an avocado in half. The cool part though is that actually we custom printed these boxes to where if the plastic doesn't shine too hard, the pit here is actually debossed. And the seed is embossed, so it's raised. So it actually kind of feels like it's an avocado. And then
like it fits in.
And they open up.
So good.
So I thought that would be really fun. I think it's a cool box concept. We always again are trying to think outside of the box with our packaging.
Look what you did there.
See what I did there? Yeah. And of course the cards I feel like are just as good as the box and the packaging. We decided to go with an orange back.
Nice.
And you've got
so
the
good. You know what they remind me of, which is really cool? They remind me of the pinball arms. How they're going sideways. It looks so cool. Yeah.
And so like the orange too isn't like a bright primary orange. It really looks a little bit of like a darker like orange,
which
I really like. Cool. I like how it kind of
like rust.
Yeah, it contrasts perfectly with the green to make the avocados pop off so nicely.
Right.
Yeah, this is fun.
But yeah, and then of course we have some quartz. The blacks are colored to be green.
Nice.
That one's holding avocado oil. Let me find another quart for you real quick. You can't have an avocado deck without some people put like hard boiled eggs into avocados.
Yeah,
nice.
I had no idea people did that.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that's. I mean, first of all, you put it on toast. That's the whole.
Well,
you put the you put it on the toast, and then you throw the egg on top.
You put it on toast.
Exactly.
Love it.
Exactly. You put it on
so toast. Good.
No avocado deck would be complete without guac.
Nice.
Yeah. So look at the chip. Look at the chip as the bottom of the spade.
Right.
I love this, man.
Dude,
this by far might be one of my favorite OPC decks today. And I feel like I keep saying that every time you come out with a new deck. But ultimately, man, it's because you really just keep adding to how successful you build out your decks every single time.
Well, thank you. I think it's I always try to make the next deck my favorite deck.
Right.
And I think what I also really like about the darker orange is I wanted it to kind of feel like a fall deck. Like I want this color to kind of go with fall and the seasons changing, you know?
Right.
And of course, I really like the whole thing about like change. And actually, Justine Coe was just out here to help me film the trailer, which I don't know if it'll be posted by the time this is up or not. But if it is, go watch it. If it isn't, be there. It's going to be really fun. We've got a lot of people working on it. We're actually having Adam Sharp work on music for it too, which is
Nice.
artist in the community who's also very musically talented. So I think that's very fun to kind of involve another person in the production of our videos for the deck. But having Justine out here was freaking awesome.
She's awesome. I absolutely love Justine. She's so cool.
Yeah.
She like we hung out for like 4 days and it was the greatest thing ever. And the trailer is going to be awesome. I really like the kind of concept that we went with. I think just because so avocados are the millennial fruit. So we tried to kind of have this storyline of being the change or like self-motivation kind of, especially again, because like in this pandemic, things have been really hard. So we kind of have a concept of paying it forward, passing it forward, but also like, you're enough and you are amazing and like celebrating the fact that like you do amazing things. So,
nice. That's cool. That's a cool message.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, the cards look really good. They look good. They look good in action. They are bee crushed.
Nice.
So same as Squeezers V3. They feel really awesome. I've used a couple of these decks. I've really pooped them up and they do really well. Nice. So I'm very excited with the finish stock. It's all good.
Awesome. Yeah. That's definitely something that, you know, people look forward to is seeing how they feel, you know, because obviously, you know, it's going to be good. It's USPCC and it's crushed. So, you know, it's going to be good, but you never know if it's going to be, you know, the great stock or just obviously the normal crush stock is great anyway, but you know how they change depending on the heat or you know the run or anything like that. So it's definitely cool to bust them out of the box and see how they feel.
Also, I don't know if we did this too. The pips on the reds are orange as well.
Oh, nice. What's that? An avocado drink?
No, that's a sushi.
Oh, sushi.
Okay,
it's so good.
It does kind of look like he's drinking like a champagne flute with like something.
Yeah, that's what it looked like at first. That's awesome.
You said that's sushi, which again, no idea that people put avocados in sushi, but I guess they do.
Man. Tuna with avocado, spicy tuna with avocado. Oof.
No, I don't. I don't eat sushi. I know.
Tyler.
Yeah, wait.
Hang up on this motherfucker.
Do you not like sushi, or have you just?
I'm not a seafood person.
Okay.
I can't get behind it. It's a texture thing. The fish texture is not. I
don't trust him. I don't trust him. You know what? He's a nice guy. I love him for his who he is as a person and how he creates and adds to the community. But I still don't trust him.
Oh, again. I mean, hey, that's, you know what? At some point or another, either when we're out on the East Coast or the West Coast, somewhere where you can get really good seafood, fresh seafood, you'll have to give sushi another chance. Okay. I won't force it on you, but
come to California. I'll show you some dope sushi.
Yeah,
dope sushi.
Dope sushi that you'll be like, is that really fish?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away with some eel. Eel's kind of like
eel's delicious.
Yeah, like unagi with some teriyaki sauce on it over some rice and cucumber.
Yeah.
Like an unagi roll. I think you'd be down with that. It's kind of like chickeny in a way.
Okay.
So
okay.
So now that we've gotten this tentative, acceptance that you're going to try sushi again,
right?
Yeah.
What was the motivation behind avocado this time? And I think a lot of people are immediately going to come out of the gate and incorrectly say, "Well, avocado is not a fruit," when in fact it is.
It is.
But what was the motivation there behind it?
So first of all, I kind of wanted to come out with a deck that made people think about whether it was a fruit or not. Because we eventually want to expand from just fruits. So I can't just like smack everybody in the face with a vegetable or a food. And everybody's like, what are they doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not oh my gosh. Like I gotta have a slow transition for people. We gotta slowly move them into the future. And I think avocados was perfect for that. Nice. I also think that the orange again just played with the time of year, especially not wanting to do any deck that was time sensitive. So the coronavirus, deck that I wanted to come out with this year is being pushed back to next year. So we this was our deck that was going to come out in December, but then it perfectly fell into fall. And nice. I think that it's really the motivation I think behind it too was when we were sitting down coming up with deck ideas. Our last designer that we had, Kate, she came up with the idea of avocados because I guess she absolutely loves avocados. And I was like, have you guys done avocados? And I was like, that's it. I was like, that's the thing. I said that it fit the vibe.
Yeah.
Of brand, for sure. Of playing off the puns,
Yeah.
Big dad energy.
And so now this will also kind of be the first deck that doesn't potentially spawn its own line of follow-up there, which is interesting because like you said, it still fits that kind of like pun-esque naming theme, but you're not going to have like Avocardos V2 with a different thing because it's not going to be an avocado.
Right. And I think the thing is with OPC, what I really like is that our decks, our lines, they all look like they go together. So right. I do think that avocados won't necessarily be a named line, but I can definitely see us doing this box concept in the future with other fruits or food or vegetables that you cut in half and one side is different or has something different than the other.
Nice.
So I think that we are going to try to do that to make it kind of a series, but it's like the fun box series,
Nice.
They don't have a specific name. It's just like these all look very nice and like they go together.
Yeah, which is cool. Well, and I think even with the half brick box idea there, it's a concept you can also use for similar things within that line where it's kind of like you're going to the market and it's, fresh fruit line or something like that or whatever it ends up being. You're like, like it's very, very cool. I think it fits the theme so well, but really, like you said, it's kind of that slow transition into what's next for OPC, which I think is exciting.
Yeah, and I think we were talking about this before we hopped recording that we've done a lot of fruits. There aren't very many left, and the ones that are left are going to be very challenging to try to come up with, again, cool creative concepts.
Yeah,
right.
So, and again, like usually there are other fruits that you of course go to the store and you pick out of those brown cardboard boxes. For instance, like the watermelons. We were thinking about doing that with the watermelon half brick box and having the outside look like a watermelon.
Yeah,
right.
We were like, no, we have to keep that concept because again, we're gonna eventually need it at some point because avocados, they don't really come in packaging. Like the only thing we really found was like this egg carton looking thing, and I've never seen them in that ever. So
right.
I was like, all right, we're pulling it out. We're gonna have that fresh market feel, and then of course, like Tyler said, we are definitely gonna continue that in the future to kind of connect all of them together.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's brilliant because if you like you said, if you go to the fresh market or if you buy them at any type of, I guess, bulk place like Costco or BJ's or something like that, you're going to see them in those cardboard crates,
Yeah.
No, so it's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I have
sweet.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I think everyone's going to be excited with the idea that you're automatically getting 2 decks, which means if you're a collector, you can keep one sealed and open one up to play with, or You go out and get a half brick box with the cool little market theme, and then you got a ton to play with. But I think the idea that the tuck boxes fit together is so innovative and so fun to see. I think there's always concepts within the playing card community where you see paired tucks, but not in a way that they fit together like this, which I think it's nice. And I'm glad to see you continuing to look at ways that you can evolve the brand.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and plus, like, even if you get the half brick box, I feel like this is a very fun just display piece.
It really is. It's so
cool.
Oh, for sure. I mean, all your, let's be honest, all your decks have great display fun pieces. You know.
Okay.
You can really put them all in a fridge and it'd look cool.
Right. Yeah. So I kind of got inspiration from Pokemon trading card game, like booster boxes, because they have that thing where they come out like this, and like I usually just have one with like packs chilling in it, and I'm like, oh, this is a cool thing just to like have somewhere, you know. And I was like, that's it. Like we gotta do the cutout. Because I just think it's so fun to like open it up and like stick the lid in the box. Yeah. And now it's like its own little, you know. It's something I like as a consumer, so I was like, I have to do it.
You know, I think hands down, people look forward to your half brick boxes as much as they do the decks because it really is an entire experience. You know, most other brands, they'll do a brick box and it's custom, and in some way or another, it's tied to the brand maybe, but they're not as, I think, exciting or as, you know, encapsulated.
Thought out.
With it. Yeah, I mean, there's so much thought that really goes into it. It doesn't tie in so much with that specific deck. You know, you see other brands that maybe do a color matched brick box or something along those lines, or some brands even kick them out with the USPCC white brick boxes, and there's no real collector's appeal to that. Right. But the tying it in with the theme, I think, is just such a fun, unique thing that you guys do.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to think. Through 3,000 run. Yes, 3,000 run.
Nice.
3,000 total, so 1,500 pairs.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Nice.
Pairs.
Pairs. Pairs is a good one.
I see what you did there.
You like that one? You like that, huh? Pairs.
There you go.
I love pairs. Do pairs.
But yeah, I really think that this I'm very excited for it. I think that also, again, we had these printing before we even knew Squeezers, like, we're going to sell out in less than 4 hours. Like, holy crap.
Man.
Right? So good.
Our community's on some different gas. Like,
no doubt.
4 hours is crazy. And I'm like, if these sell out in a couple days, cool. You know, like, that's the goal. And then, like, expectations, and then our community just gone. Dude,
you know, and a lot has to do with just how much you contribute to it. You have a fun brand, you're fun, you have all of these like different things that you are a part of, the, you know, the Garden Hangouts. You have people playing games on Twitch, or Google. Where is it on Twitch?
Twitch, yeah. Google
yeah.
Hangouts.
Yeah.
It's on Twitch, yeah.
No, but he's on Google Hangouts a lot as well. Like, he's involved with the community, and I think it's more than just you know, people loving the deck. It's loving the brand because of the person who's behind the brand, and that's you know, that's why we love you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I think the other two things we do want to make sure to mention here too is when is going to be the official release. Yeah, we don't want to forget that. And then I have a question on it too: is there going to be a shirt for the Avocardos?
So, okay, let's start with the release date. The release date is October 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, per usual. But if you are in the OPC Garden Hangouts, you do get 24 hours early access. So if you aren't a part of that, go ahead and sign up. It's on our website. It's on our homepage. You just click the link, you fill it out. You say whether you want to be a part of a cardistry or a magic group. Tyler is actually part of a magic group.
I am.
Loves it. I've been needing to add more people to more groups. So I'm going to be doing that soon. And if you hop on there and sign up, you'll be added to a group. You'll have your own group leader, and you'll have weekly meetings are kind of like a book club, just to talk about cards and cardistry or magic.
Nice.
And kind of grow as a community in like a small group. So, And then, so shirts. We wanted to do socks because I'm like, socks would be dope. And we literally couldn't find anywhere that was going to make them in like a smaller quantity because we don't have money just to be like buying 100 pairs of socks. We were going to do like 50 pairs of socks, and the cheapest place that was going to like custom make us socks was like $15. So then even if we charged like $17 for the socks, no one's paying $17 for
that's a lot for socks.
They're just gonna buy.
I pay that for a pair of socks, but they're merino wool. There's a big difference.
Right. Those avocado socks aren't gonna be doing anything for you. They're just for all for look.
They might make me hungry, and I don't want to be eating my socks. So.
Right. And since that didn't pan out, we then tried looking, because fortunately with fruit, there is a lot of things that already have fruit on them generically. So we were looking at trying to figure out some place that we could wholesale socks just to kind of have it pair with the deck nicely. Just because at that point it was too late to really design a shirt, submit a shirt, have it printed, get it to the warehouse. So unfortunately, there isn't any clothing item with this deck. It's something we really, I know. The comments are going to be like, OPC's dead. They're gone. I'm done.
What am I going to wear to Thanksgiving this year?
Right, exactly. But yeah, it's definitely something we want to keep growing and doing. So if you really like the merch, please support it. It really helps us. I think what we're going to do instead, though, a lot of people have been asking for the OPC hoodie, the OPC branded hoodie that we have that's embroidered. We did those a long time ago when the brand was kind of just starting up. And at that point, I don't know if people really cared about what OPC was. They were just like, oh, they make cool banana and orange cards, lit, and they didn't really do well. But again, that's back when we didn't have as big of a following. We weren't, the brand really didn't mean anything to anybody. But I think now with our community impact, I think it would almost kind of be like a team hoodie, and I really want everyone to feel like they're part of the OPC team. So we are going to be doing just like a pre-order for those this holiday season. We'll probably be doing that for Black Friday, just having that. And I think we're also planning on doing a mystery bag for Black Friday. So kind of like we did last year. This is the first place this is going to be said. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for some mystery bags.
Keep your eyes peelers. I mean peel. See what I did? See what I did there?
I see. But yeah.
Now, in the mystery bag, are you guys going to be throwing any mysteries that maybe nobody knows about in those mystery bags?
Mysteries that nobody knows about. Oh, you're talking about some like some spicy.
No,
stuff?
I'm just talking about if there's anything that you guys have that nobody would know about that, because who does that? Illusionist does like mystery decks,
like prototypes sometimes and stuff like
that.
No.
They have like mystery decks that basically before they sell anything, they'll do like 1 month. They won't tell anybody. They'll come out with a new deck, and it'll be in the mystery grab. So when somebody gets the mystery, they're like, "Oh, a new deck," but only sending out like a couple of them or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's something that's feasible, but.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. We Kevin and I are very excited because we are going to be. Of course, I've moved all my OPC cards for just more display. All my OPC decks are over there, but I have a lot of like Peelers V2 that I don't really use. I have a lot of carvers that I don't use. I have a lot of Peelers V3 that I really don't use. And Kevin and I liked doing the mystery bag so much last year that I'm sending a lot of my stuff that I know I'm never going to use or like give away to somebody back off to the warehouse. And so we're going to have some like older decks in there that otherwise like I'm not going to use. And I also just don't want to sell them because that's not ethical, like waiting for the price of my decks to go up and then selling them on eBay. Who does that?
Well, no, I mean, you don't have to sell them. You can just release them on your site for a retail price. That'd be kind of dope.
Right. Yeah. Well, so we don't, that would be, I'm almost hesitant to do that just because I don't know if there's enough. And I think that would make people upset. So kind of having that mystery bag where like
for sure
everyone has their fair shot of getting like that deck.
Yeah.
I think is the best kind of.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more fair. I think that's a smart move. Yeah, because otherwise, if you're saying, hey, we have 2 Peelers V2, be there first thing 4 a.m. Black Friday, first come first serve, you're definitely gonna get people upset. But if it's like, hey, we have 100 mystery bags, you may get one of these, and everyone has a fair shot. I think that's a smart move.
Sure. Yeah, because like I'm probably gonna send like 10 Peelers V2 and like probably like a brick of carvers, and I think I have like I'll probably send like 5 slicers, like just like some older ones, not super old. I mean, I don't know, who knows, for the market value we might. I mean, I found a brick of Peelers V1 at my parents' house, so I might send 1 or 2 off, who knows.
Nice.
So that's enticing there. So for anyone who has not picked up all this information yet,
spicy
Avocardos drop the 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. If you're part of OPC Garden Hangouts, you can get 24-hour early access to it. That being said, Black Friday, keep an eye out as well for the mystery bags, which could have anything under the sun at this point, it sounds like. So definitely sounds like it's going to be a phenomenal value. And knowing Cam, knowing OPC, even if you don't get one of the old school banger decks, you're still getting a hell of a deal in that mystery bag. So they're 100% going to be worth it. We're excited for that, man.
Yeah.
And pre-order for OPC merch. So
we missed one. Pre-order for OPC merch.
Pre-order for I mean, listen, I think those hoodies are gonna fly off the shelves, man. So a pre-order is the smart way to do it.
I love my hoodie. I wear that thing all the freaking time, especially now that it's fall. I'm about to start wearing that thing everywhere.
So. Nice. Well, Cam, we are so excited for everything that you do for the community and for the amazing decks you're bringing out. I'm really excited to get my hands on these avocados because I think they're going to just be sick. I can't wait to put them together and have a full avocado that I can split apart. It's going to be fun. But for anyone who is, maybe this is your first foray into OPC, I think this is going to be a sick deck to do it. Like I said, every deck they come out with is always going to be my new favorite because Cam just really puts that much thought, effort, and love into these products. So make sure to check them out, guys. It's going to be a banger of a drop.
So many things.
I was just going to say the passport. I was just going to say the passport.
Yes.
Long episode. Here we go. Real quick. So if you're new to OPC, we do a OPC passport. It's our rewards program. We're doing it over the next 8 to 9 decks. And we've started what will be 4 decks ago. So those of you that have been keeping up, you're getting close. But if you if you haven't gotten your passport yet, don't worry. If this is going to be your first passport, don't worry. Kevin and I are figuring out what we're going to do whenever we renew the passport program. We're thinking about having old stamps be viable for future exotic decks. We don't know yet, but definitely if you get the extra passport, which is an added value. So whatever we do with it, you'll definitely be able to get value out of the avocado sticker that will go in the passport. So
nice.
Yes.
Word.
Definitely can't forget that because I think we're all excited to see what that exotic deck is going to end up being.
It's gonna slap.
I can't. It's
going to be exotic.
It's very exotic.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Well, on that note,
I heard it's tomatoes. No, I'm just kidding.
I heard it's eggplant. I heard it's eggplant.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Cam, for coming on. We really do appreciate. Yeah, dude. Honestly, our pleasure. We appreciate everything you do for the community, and we always love to hear about the new OPC decks coming out. We really do love you, man. We can't wait till COVID goes away so we can all get together and hang out.
I love you.
Yes. Oh man.
All right, everybody.
Keep an eye out. October 28th, 11 a.m. Avocados are dropping on the Riffle Shuffle website, I'm assuming?
Yep. Those it'll be the early bird release on Riffle Shuffle.
So we will link to Riffle Shuffle down there. We will also link to OPC's website below if you want to sign up for the Garden Hangouts for that 24-hour early access. Thank you, everyone, for checking out the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And Cam, thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.